And I am live. Peace and love to everyone. Peace and love to you all. Let me greet you the official way. Welcome to my channel, Abuse Insights, where I create contents on abuse topics to include but not limited to childhood or domestic abuse. Yes, everyone, yes, I'm here. I have been trying to get here for the longest while, but yeah. So this is my first official live, and boy, it should have started earlier, but as we know, things don't always go to plan. Every turn I turned, things went wrong. Anyways, I want to kick off today advocating for the good men out there, good and trying fathers. I am inviting anyone who may be awake watching right now to participate. The number is shown on the screen. So do call on WhatsApp if you are not in the UK, or even if you are in the UK and you prefer to do that. If you're watching the replay, you can leave us a comment with your thoughts on this matter. So I want to ask you, do women expect too much from men? If a man fathered a child with a woman and she already has 2 or more children, is it the man's responsibility to bring things, food, for all of them when he's bringing things for his one child? Bear in mind, their relationship has ended and both parties have moved on. I would love to hear what you have to say about this. So that prompted me to share this video with you, and you'll understand why I asked the earlier questions, I should say. So let's watch. Here we go.
Look, y'all. Every fucking day my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like, that's bogus as hell. Like, you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got 1 thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just 1 burger? 1 burger, 1 fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
So what are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the sibling.
Listen, how is that my problem?
If you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
How are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating at McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put...
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him
No. He's not finna eat that at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you're telling me that I gotta bring... So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are their daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other... You had them other kids. They're your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
you know I get food stamps on the 11th.
3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine.
Yeah, they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording?
Because I'm exposing. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all. Then he can't take that. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had one or two, I can maybe. You got it's three extra kids. What the? All like going to my account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings, though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with. That's the one you.
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
They're my. So that means
Yeah. So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
For babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel away about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the
Send him down
room.
to the car. He ain't even got. He ain't even going to. He come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Done. He ain't eating this. You.
Why don't you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a. Like, you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that. Dumb.
Take care of him anyway.
Dumb. He not finna do it. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. Buy stupid. So I was finna take that today. Yeah, I had enough.
That was an earful. That was. I wish if someone had called in or I had someone to speak to on this topic, and I don't wish to really comment much on it, but here, I just want to ask: do you think this kind of abuse to this young father is right? Do you think? If simple selfish acts like these drive good fathers away, and do you think the behavior of these women can cause our men to stray? And lastly, do you think she could have handled this in a respectable manner off social media? I do. So after watching this video, I went online and here are some answers to that same question. Do women expect too much from men? I'm going to play the answers while I read it to you. So one person answers here. Let's back that up a little. One person says asking this question is on the exact same level as asking, do humans need oxygen to live? No one can change the fact that women expect too much from men. This expectation has been so common, natural, and unchallenged that most people would deny it today. But opinions and feelings are not the same as facts. People live, breathe, and exist based on facts. People only experience things differently based on feelings. Another person said, let's read that. Women can expect as much as they want as long as there are men that are willing to fulfill their expectations. Whether they actually are men fulfilling that expectation may be a different story. Now, women have higher expectations initially when they are faced with more choices early in life. But you say that some men are to be blamed for the path they've taken sometimes. Do you think that they should be blamed? All right, let me get rid of this back on here. You have to bear with me. I'm monitoring two different screens. So yes. So I previously asked, is it that some men are to be blamed for the path that they've chosen when it comes to the women that they've chosen to have children with? We could ask the same question about men just the same. Sorry, about women just the same in terms of the men that they choose to have children with. But today we're not debating on men or women. We're dealing with men only. We'll get to the woman's side on another video. So I think we should take more time to get to know a person. Have conversations and get to know each other, at least to some extent, to form common grounds, right? Now, women, as this is your behavior, you have to be fair, because a man fathered your child doesn't mean or entitle you to make unrealistic demands. Now, money and material things do not grow a child. A child needs his mother and father's love and affection. In all you're doing, be considerate, show compassion, and dismiss greed. Now, shaming and blaming and pointing fingers will not produce happy ending or a loving environment for your children. Sow good seeds for your children's sake. Now, practice communication respectfully, in a respectful manner, and know what to bring to social media. Now, let me drive into placing blame and anger. Now, placing blame and anger can cause damage to a person's relationship and even threaten lives. Placing blame is like a false accusation without valid proof, which we know can prove problematic and disrupting. How nice it would be if we could just find common grounds to communicate our feelings, right? And avoid revenge for resolution. Simply because we don't take time out to sort out anger, to accept our wrongs, to avoid the pointing of fingers and placing blame. Now listen, anger is disrupting marriages and families, work and social relationships. It's even burning good bridges. It's preventing your growth and your development and your ability to see and enjoy the greater things life has to offer. Now, anger is also linked to many health problems your body doesn't need. Depression, stress, high blood pressure, and the risk of stroke and heart attack, and the list goes on. Now, holding on to anger is like pleasing Satan. When we do become angry and bitter, we play right into his hands, giving him access to roam through different areas of our lives, flourishing it with unforgiving attitudes and impacting our confidence. Now, unity and agreement produce power. Always choose power. Now, to gain power over anger, you must be aggressively good to people, even your enemies. Yeah. Wish all who cause you pain and discomfort the best, and even pray for them. That action is not the response the devil will expect or hopes from you. Now, when we do become angry and bitter, yes, we do play in his hand, but remember, only good can overcome evil. We all get angry, but we must try to understand why we are angry and get help sorting ourselves out. You see, many people who become frequently angry have a root of insecurity in their lives that wipes out their confidence. Now, those who are as easily offended and touchy are insecure too. Now, people will easily fly into a rage when they can't control their emotions. As we've seen in this video, it could have been totally different. And did you know that anger makes our mouth work faster than our minds, causing us to say things we are sorry for later? We must learn to communicate. We must have conversation in a calm and respectful manner. Why? Because a conversation is the most natural, effective, yet the most complex mode of human connection which enables understanding between participants, between two people or people. Effective communication builds understanding and also trust. And that trust enables you to work together, better together, especially when you are supporting children's well being and their development. Anger harbors unkind feelings towards others. Just let it go and start to have constructive conversation. And that's what I'm going to say surrounding this video. If you have anything you want to add, what do you think about that video? What was that lady attitude about? Do you think she was right? In a sense, I think she was, but at the same time, the young man is not obligated to do what she is telling him to do. And he made a point. He said, what happened to your other children's father? Why doesn't she bring them on social media? Anyways, we'll leave it there. So for now, this was short, but I promised that I would do my live today. And despite all the issues I faced, I still did it. I don't know how I sound because I'm using some new software. So please provide some feedbacks. And I will also listen to the video to see if everything went smoothly. So sorry I started so late because I would have liked to have a discussion with you guys out there. But please hit the like button and drop me a comment and let me know what your thoughts are. God bless you. Thank you for listening. Hey. Let's do this. And where did you go? See you on the next one.